How is the game? Is it like a puzzle game? It's a little like Zelda in a way. It's like a... It's an adventure action game with a little bit of like a Souls-like vibe to it. But the presentation style is more like a Miyazaki movie, like a Studio Ghibli thing, which is great. Wait, is this... Oh, I think I've never been in there. I just never had the ability to break into that. What's going on in here? It looks like we can light those urns. And probably opens this gate. That's pretty cool. So there's just other areas we couldn't get to yet because I didn't have the abilities. Unless this is sort of a minor area, I don't know. But to answer your question, game is very good. Oh, it's just a soul. Okay. Well, that's pretty minor. Anything back here? Couple boxes. Probably gonna take a little bit of doing to get all of the things that I've passed. I may have to just like walk through the whole game again, just little by little to catch all the stuff. Really? Oh, so the boxes are vestigial, they don't really do anything. Okay, so there's a ladder over there. And it leads up to that. So I have to drop down through that bush, it looks like. Today's much cooler than yesterday. Yesterday got up to nearly 90. Today it's like 15 degrees cooler than that for no good reason. Well, probably a good reason. Ah, okay, all I had to do was walk through. Probably a cold front came through is the good reason. As we get in another hour or so, and like an hour from now, it'll probably get to be much warmer, but still like not terribly uncomfortable. Oh, it's a grapple point. Okay, I think that's the third area. This doesn't go anywhere new, it's just a loop. Oh, but I didn't figure out how to get in there. Can't drop down anywhere. Looks like it's all sealed in. It's 84 there. Wow, that's very warm. That's very uncharacteristically warm for Ireland. As far as I'm aware, anyway. How's that weather treat you? Is that uncomfortable for you, or you like it? Oh, this is... Okay, see, I just didn't realize you could walk through those bushes. I thought they were solid. But now that I know that any gaps in the hedges mean you can walk, I guess that's fine. I like it, but it's rough for a lot of people. Yeah, it definitely puts stress on the body quite a bit. And since most places there don't have air conditioning, and I'd imagine the vast majority don't, there's not really any getting away from it, and then if you happen to unfortunately be in an upstairs area, it's rough. Because that 84 could end up being 10 degrees hotter, and then you know how I am. Is it ever hot enough that even the shops really need AC, unless it's like a grocery store? Well, if you're selling, like, perishable products, then yeah, sure, AC is totally fine then. I was telling chat before how we were doing the Duolingo thing in Irish and how that was pretty fun. Seems like you came away with a similar opinion, that it was, like, surprisingly decent for a free thing that didn't take a lot to jump into. It's kind of nice. There's so much to be learned from language. Oh, that's the wrong clip. I don't know that I'll ever learn how to speak Irish with any sort of useful communicative skill, but if I can at least be able to vaguely piece together what some signs are saying, potentially, that would be nice. And that seems like it's attainable, actually. Oh yeah, hospitals can have AC. That's totally... yeah, that's fair. What is this area here? There's steps leading down. Interested by that. It made me kind of want to get Duolingo on my phone and then see if I can keep up with it a bit more. I think I need to revitalize my interest of learning things. I never thought that I'd need to say that, is the thing. I thought that it would be sort of naturally intuitive. I've always considered that, or I've wanted to consider myself to be the type of person that enjoys the process of learning beyond just the outcome of it. So to find myself in a position where I haven't really given myself the opportunity to take in lots of new information like that, well, it started to make me feel like I'm not as capable of learning things, which feels bad. And I don't want that to be the case. The more, like, jostled that I've gotten and the more depressed and things, the harder it is to keep new memories in my head. I think it's even more reason to try and foster that feeling again, to push that through a little bit harder. Because I find that so frustrating if you ever talk to older people and they're just like, I can't learn anything new. You know, that's for the young people. Don't worry about that. Then it's like, it's not true. You can always learn new things. It's just about if you have patience for it at the time, and if your life is so complicated that there's too much going on, you don't have time for it, that's one thing. But to just dismiss yourself and say you're just incapable of learning new things, that doesn't seem right. I mean, unless you're, like, literally incapable of learning new things, and that might be its own issue, but I don't think that's the case for most of us. Why is this here? I like this. Like, I know I can light this. I don't know what it does, though. Did I not do this before? Oh. I don't think it occurred to me because I didn't have the flame yet, so I saw those and I was just like, oh, well, I can't bring the fire over here, so it's just not accessible. I do remember finding this little island before. Oh, it's a health up. Funny enough, there are some people who only speak Irish. But yeah, I probably wouldn't run into too many. But they do exist. I think they tend to be in the rural parts of Ireland, though. Seems like a lot of work to get a single health upgrade. But it's fine, it's probably more rewarding as a result, and they don't want to make it too easy, but I'm like nearly halfway through the game and I haven't actually found enough to get one health upgrade yet. Which means that apparently they're not that relevant to the progression mechanic. Sounds like you could probably just never get them. Finish the game with 4 HP. And then I think I need a grapple to get further in this direction. Oh no, it's down below. So I guess I'll throw a bomb at that bunch of pots and see if that solves a puzzle. Confused. No, I think it's faster to go this way. There's always more of these areas than I think there are every time I want to go in one spot. Nope, not interested in this. Too many enemies here. They'll never de-aggro. Alright, I guess I'll kill you then. Oh, you're gonna follow me too. Okay. That's remarkably not helpful. I thought those would have a much larger AoE explosion. Oh, right. I could just break that. I was looking for pots to hit to get my explosion back. Okay, so what actually am I solving if I was to solve this? Let's break that many. No, that's too many. Maybe clear an opening in the middle and shoot from the center. I think it's too finicky. Like, it doesn't really break them in a useful pattern. I get what you're saying, like, it would make a circular, like a spherical cow. Whenever I say spherical, I want to say cow after now. It's a Sigma voice line. Yeah, it just doesn't have a big enough blast radius to actually be helpful. So if this is even a puzzle, and I still think it is, I don't think this is how you deal with it. I don't know how the hell you do it. Also, you only get 2 bombs. It uses up 2 magical energy points. COVID was a good opportunity to learn new things for me. I started learning about how to grow plants and take care of them during half of 2020. Got my hands on being GM in tabletop RPG with a group of friends. That's cool. See, I was more just like tired the whole time. I don't know. I was so depressed that I just wanted to sleep. I think I've made sleeping a bit of a coping mechanism sometimes where I just like don't want to face anything, so I'll just stay in bed. Which has resulted in like a cycle of being tired. I'm not doing it intentionally, it just seems to end up that way. But I can't really say I learned very much during 2020. I learned how to stay inside for months, which is not great. I hope you had a more productive pandemic than that. Well, sounds like Life in Boxes did. I hope you all did. I have 644 souls. I think I can upgrade something again. Haste. I can get that for 600 or wait until 800 or 1,000. I think I'll do that instead. You've been spending your money on Overwatch League trading cards. I didn't even know that was a thing. Who's made Overwatch League trading cards? I'm just gonna have a peek over here. What was the spiderweb door's ultimate thing that stopped me? Was it a stone wall? I bet there's a health upgrade at the end or something. I'm just gonna have a peek through here. If I could get a health upgrade, like actually in the bank, that would be lovely. Not this way. Can I go this way? Is it this way? And there's like a big ladder behind. Oh, this is a grapple thing. Yeah, I have to have both. Oh, geez. So this is progress gated to the last upgrade. I can get one of them. I can't get the other one yet. That's why that wall is curved like that, so you can't shoot an arrow around it. Or, not arrow. Can't shoot a... Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, I thought this was breakable for a second. Okay, so this is not actually helpful. Shouldn't have dropped like that. What was, on the left again? Oh, weird plant. What is that? Like little alien skull heads. Yeah, there's nothing over here. It's just a torch. That would be fun, actually, making a collectible card set of just different kinds of owls. I think that would be really useful to help remember all the different owls that there are. Why hasn't anyone done that? I think that's a big problem that people have is like, I can't remember all the owls. And so if you at least had trading cards to refer to, that would go a long way. And if you're touching them and looking at them all the time, then you'll probably remember the owls better. Yeah, that's how you get out. Surely there's another spot over here somewhere that I need to break a wall, right? I just forgot where they all are. Well, it's probably how you get into the third areas with the wall breakables. I've also never talked to that crow man again. Where even is he? This way? I've lost. Oh, there's one. I could break that. Oh? Don't know what that means. Oh, it's like a combat arena. Oh, I have to fight the hot pole. Why is he so hot? He's made me slow. I'm being tuned. Oh, that's rough. Has he even taken... He's taken no damage yet. Well, no appreciable damage. Probably, like, not even 10%. The door's asked, try again? Okay. That's kind of convenient. I hate when he dongs me. That's rough. So then he's just going to do a side swipe after the strike down? He donged me again. Oh, no. I can't believe it. He CCs me? And then a side swipe. And then straight ahead. And a bomb. Is he going to dong me again? Yeah, that's what this is. I don't think there's a way to avoid it. You just have to be on the far side of the area so he doesn't... Oh, no. What could I have done there? Deflected it, maybe. I wonder what the reward would be for beating this guy. Seems like it must be quite hard. Is he gonna dong? His head goes away when he shoots a grenade. I can't deflect it because it comes from above. What? What am I meant to do then? Do I just have to get hit? That can't be right. Whoa, did you see that? You can see doors. What? If you press jump, you can get rid of the debuff. You mean roll? Oh, I didn't press it fast enough? I didn't know it was a mashing scenario. Alright, well if that's the case, then I guess I can do something. Oh yeah, I see. Well, that'll never hit me again now. That makes it way less interesting, actually, because it's like, it's not even a problem. Alright, just kill me and let's start over. Why on earth do I keep getting hit by that? I know that's coming. He does it every single time. fact, it's almost strange that he does it as often as he does because it's so telegraphed. And then I get hit by it again. Is that a new move? I don't remember him doing that before. He hasn't even shown it. Oh, no, he has. He's got cracks, but they're blue instead of pink. Well, that's okay. I needed a little more challenge in some of these fights, maybe. Dong. Side. And down. And forward. First cracks have appeared. Dong. Oh, we're getting multiple bombs now. I'm actually okay with that because I can dodge that much easier. Side. And side. Just initiate with the heavy attack and then it'll be okay. Forward and straight. And side. Oh, he's dead already. I didn't even take a single hit that time. I was expecting that to take even much longer than that. What did I get? A silent servant has been vanquished and their soul power added to yours. Your bomb spell no longer damages you. Oh, damages you only your foes. Well, that's nice. I guess that's what the image was showing. That's a cool upgrade. It made sense that it did damage to me, but not having it do damage is even better. Oh, there's also a soul here that I just never picked up. I don't think I really looked around here very much. Right, I don't know how you're meant to get up to that. There's no ladder, and it doesn't look like a ladder can be there. Imagine you get a power, it's like, you can fly now. And then the tooltip, when it pops up, is like, you're a bird. Why weren't you doing this the whole time? What's wrong with you? You can't go under it and have it crush you, by the way. It just pushes you out of the way. There's another one of these things. Those little circles have to mean something. I mean, it looks obvious they would mean something, but then I've seen them used sort of disposably over and over, so I just started to assume they didn't. Incredible. You've already achieved more in this short time than I was able to in countless years. If you can reap the souls of the other two giants, we can open Death's Door. I suggest you head east beyond the woods. The self-proclaimed king reigns over the ruins of a flooded cathedral, tormenting the denizens of the forest. I wonder what it's like being a denizen. You think we're gonna jump off this at the end? Fight Rom, Emmanuel, the vacuous spider? How can a spider even be vacuous? That's such a judgment call, isn't it? Oh, I never picked up that incense there. It's like saying that that spider was so arrogant. It's a spider. What do you mean it's arrogant? I remember when I found that the first time I played, I was like so interested that that was some sort of useful item. It's just a collectible. Is Rom even really a spider? I don't know. It's like half rock with little sticks coming out of it, and it's got like 4 billion eyes. Yeah, I don't know if it's a spider. That thing's very creepy. I should probably see what that little mausoleum is all about. Looks like I gotta put stuff in there. Here lies the guardian of the door, preserver of the order, home to stray souls. It's just like an area I never went to over here. Maybe? What do you have to say? Hello again, Reaper. How goes your adventure? I'm still searching for an answer to my own predicament. Why can I not die? I lost a dear friend long ago and buried him under the moon's light. Ever since that day, I felt a piece of myself lost. Wonder if I could ever feel whole again. What if I hit you with a bomb? Don't seem to be bothered by that. I've even used my heavy attack. Okay, he doesn't care. Okay, can't interact with the door. That door clearly looks like you do something with it, though. Is it Arakune's face? If I was a Zelda player, I would say you could bomb that wall. But I'm not a Zelda player, so it's not. That door absolutely opens. That is not just set dressing. Hey, Juice Weasel. I'm loving it. This game's really good. It's a very easy recommendation for me. I think it's gorgeous, very well produced, combat satisfying. Seems like it's got a fairly decent difficulty level without being overbearingly difficult. It's like it's not a particularly super long game, maybe some around, 9 to 12 hours, depending on how you play it. But it seems like it's pretty jam-packed with secrets as well, so there's lots of stuff to backtrack and find. Level design has been very rewarding. All of the creature and enemy designs are mysterious and curious and strange. I pretty much like everything about it. Hey, thanks so much, Juice Weasel. I appreciate it. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime here. It's always nice to have a weasel with juice around, you know? I'm always saying that, but I mean it. I don't just say it, I mean it. Okay, 100 souls. What was down here again? I think this was health up. This might have been the first one I found. What are they? They kind of look like a triceratops or something, or like a weird turtle. Like a Aztec turtle. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to say, like, what if a game like this was 40 hours long or something? That would be pretty sick, but also, I might get bored of it in that amount of time. Like, there's only so much you could really do to iterate on the mechanics over that much time. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just a failure of imagination. I think people often will look at 10 to 12 hours as like it's like a medium-length game, really. It's not a game that defines itself by its length, but a game that defines itself by its actual content. It doesn't seem like the type of thing where you're trying to pad it out. It is the length it needs to be to tell the story that it is, which I respect. I think that should always be the case. I mean, and if the story is so freaking amazingly large that it takes 50 or 100 hours to tell, then fair enough. But a lot of the time, it's more like there's actually 5 hours of content here, but we've sort of stretched it out to feel like it's really long. Notable exception to that would be Persona 5, which is like actually 100 hours long, and there's a reason for it, and it's fine. I do think it's too long, but also I understand why it is as long as it is, and it's valid. I don't think I'll ever replay Persona 5. You could say, well, what if you played Royal? And I go, you're right. Maybe I'd be interested, but also, you really think I'm gonna sit and go through all that again? It's so long. Okay, I feel like I've pretty thoroughly looked through this area again. Right, and even the roguelites that you can get 100 hours out of, or even like Isaac, which you can get 1,000 hours out of, during the course of that time, the vast majority of what you're doing is repetition, even though it's repetition that's augmented. It's not exactly the same content every time, but it's different formulations and iterations of the same content. You know, the amount of times you fight Monstro during the course of your 1,000 hours of Isaac is... it's a lot. Okay, I need a door. Or is there a door around here? Let's find a door. I have played Nocturne on my PS2. I didn't finish it, though. I don't recall how long that was. I wanted to say it was like more of a 30-hour game than like a 100-hour game. There's a door. Yeah, I didn't realize, actually, when I first started getting into those games, how far back SMT goes. It's a surprisingly old franchise that has managed to stay relevant for a lot of decades now. Where does this go? We've been up here. So there's little edges to this that I don't notice or hear. Yeah, I have, because I lit that. Right? I think I teleported back to that spot. It's a nice touch having that lamppost suspended in the air. All blurry like that. It's good set dressing. I mean, it's no Thousand Island, but it's nice. That is a thing you have to actively consider when you're writing a play. What will your set dressing be? I think it really sets the tone, you know? The actors appreciate it, the cast appreciates it, and the whole group, all the administration. You really want a good dressing. Oh, breakfast burritos are great. Tell me more about your breakfast burrito kick. I'm looking for a way to get back to Frog Realm. I don't actually remember where the doors for that are. Is that this? Mushroom Dungeon. Yeah, we want Mushroom Dungeon now? Now maybe I can get to the hammer, which I don't even know what I do with. I thought the hammer was going to be how I break the walls, but actually it's the bomb. Oh, we could free this guy. Hopefully he doesn't turn on me. Little bird save Grunt. Grunt be forever thank Little Bird. Little bird, okay. You're welcome. Have a great life. Oh, yo-ho. Accent on the yo. But I still don't know how to get in there. A burrito trick, flour tortilla, warm one side, flip it and warm the other side while melting cheese on it. I like what you're talking about there. Melting cheese on stuff? Good stuff. Then you add bacon strips, and bacon strips, and bacon strips. Oh, here's a door. Oh, this must be the way in. And I even have a key? Oh, goodness me. What is this fragrant branch of yore? You found a corrupted antler. Wonder what creature this used to be attached to. Probably a corrupted deer? Oh, it's just one of those shinies. I was hoping that would be more relevant. I guess I will say I feel a little disappointed when I find those collectibles, because I want them to often be useful to the game in some way, but they're just, like, just objects. It's not a big deal, but I feel less attached to trying to collect these. Well, I felt much more interested in them when I knew that they were, or when I thought that they were useful. I mean, maybe they still are useful, but in an indirect way. You know, you turn them into somebody and then you get something else out of it. But they just seem like they might be going into the central area. I don't know what you call that area. The office. Reacting to YouTube vids seems to be in favor at the moment on Twitch. Any interest in watching vids in chat? See, I never did that because I thought you would get in trouble for it. But now, there are both more rules than ever and also less rules than ever, so I really don't know. If I knew that that was something I could get away with doing and nobody actually cared, then I probably would have started doing that years ago. So, the answer is, yeah, I would do that, but also, is it safe? I don't know. It sounds like one of those things where short-sighted people are like, that's a great idea, I'm gonna do 1,000,000 hours of that, and then down the line they're like, oh, my channel got deleted. Now I'm mad at Twitch, and then Twitch is like, we're sorry, we'll give you your channel back because you're popular. But anybody who's not popular, your channel stays deleted. And also, we give you the middle finger for some reason. It's not really very necessary. How do I get to the boss? I think I just go through that main white door in the center, right? That's probably all I needed to do. Now I'm over here because I'm curious what I can bomb. Huh. I didn't know how you got to this. Now I know. I think I even walked up here, but I didn't actually hit the lever. Alright, I'm gonna see if I could just go... Oh. I don't think I got that. See if I can just get to that boss now. Down. You know, the tone of this game in terms of, like, moment-to-moment gameplay is very chill. A lot of games would be tempted to do big, brash action music for moments like just walking around in a dungeon, or, you know, whenever there's fights, yeah, there is a little bit of that, but it doesn't really outlive its stay. And I really do appreciate that you mostly feel kind of just calm when you're playing this. It would be okay if there were other things too, like if it didn't feel calm as often as it does, I wouldn't be upset or anything, but I like this tone. Yeah, okay, this is just paths to get back to the souls, so I've done all of that already. I don't know how I feel about there not being a map. I mean, it is probably just about complex enough that a map would be in order here. But it's also not so complex that I guess it's unreasonable. Wait. This is just where I went through before. Right, I did go through that door, I just forgot. So how do I get to the Frog King? I guess I have to go somewhere else other than the dungeon? What was the ultimate point of this area, though? Oh, this led to the treasure chest that got me the bomb power-up, wasn't it? They just hide the treasure inside of a door that takes you through the office. It's a little complicated to remember where you've been. Whoa. I kind of like the mapless approach. Navigation IRL is always so much more satisfying. Well, what it does do that I do like is it forces you to actually internalize the space. And since the game is so physically sort of tactile, like a lot of it revolves around unlocking shortcuts and making mental links where you go, oh, this leads to that, this leads to that. The lack of a map sort of reinforces that even more. I've never come out there. So it is consistent, at least. Not having a map kind of does work in this context. What if I go up this way? Maybe I never did that. Or is this how you get to the hammer? This is the hammer room. Which is... I guess you fall in? That must be what that light is over the grass area. You must have to fall in. So there must be a wall I can break somewhere that I couldn't break before that I should be able to now. Not here. What's through here? Ah. Can I throw a bomb over the branch? No. Cleared that path. I think that's just gonna lead outside eventually. It's not a door. Just looks like one. I am pretty legitimately lost. It's not quite frustrating the way that some labyrinths can be, but it's also... it's beginning to wear out its welcome. I want to just kind of progress. But maybe other people don't have that problem. Oh, I have 1,000 now. So that leads out, but where... Oh, it's this one. Do you remember that? So the doors with, like, this crazy design over it, I can't tell what that is. It looks like a monkey or something. Does that denote that there's a soul in that room? There's probably a language to it that I'm not picking up on. Maybe it's not as direct as that, but it's like, these are progress doors as opposed to side doors. It's very green right there. I just want to throw bombs at something and open a new room. That's clearly what we're gonna do once I find it. This often gets pointed out as like one of the weak points of Metroidvanias, the fact that you often will know you need to return to a place but not have an adequate way of telling yourself when and where to go once you need to. And I'm always of two minds about that, because on one hand it's a rewarding feeling once you find those places ultimately. But if you're floundering about for a while and you have the double jump but you don't know where the ledge was, yeah, maybe that's not always great. Do those roots recurl? It's a weird sentence. I like how in Silent Hill, when you approach a door and it's locked, or like locked from one side or whatever, you know, horror game excuse, the character just physically draws a line on the door on their map that they can look at. I think that's so nice. You can just refer to it and go, oh, I tried every one of those doors. It's a very logical way that actual humans deal with problems. They just take notes sometimes. Why do we call them Metroidvanias if Metroid did 99% of the heavy lifting in creating the genre? All Symphony of the Night did was add useless RPG mechanics. It's not quite that simple. I don't know, that seems a little bit, like, inflammatory the way you phrased it, like, looking for a battle here. You could say there's actually a number of references that might even go back further than Metroid, but those are the ones who've chosen to pin things to. But it's a particular iteration, and the fact that they've added RPG mechanics to it, I think, is more than superficial. Because within the maze that you're unlocking all your stuff in, you're also progressing as a character by fighting things. And if you just have the action game maze relevance, but you don't have the character progression with stats, well, I personally feel that's a very different experience, but maybe you don't care as much. Oh, here's something. Ah. Oh, many doors. I feel like the adding of the RPG mechanics was like the last component it needed to feel complete as a concept. And I'm surprised how few games actually just do that very concept. They often will take a more flat approach. Maybe there are some RPG elements, but they don't tend to go as deep as Symphony of the Night did. Wait, what? This leads here? Why? I don't want to be here. That's not that helpful to me at all. I just want to go to the... where the hammer is. I want to drop on that. Or I'll also accept however the hell you get to this lever. But I don't know. Oh, I was not looking there.